You're probably, if you came back, thank you. If you're new, thank you. Um, my first video was all about just creating a family, and that was it. Setting them up. It took an hour and 40 minutes. As I said in the first video, it takes a long time if you're going to play The Sims. Setting up, it's a while. And to say to play The Sims, it really depends on what do you mean by play. It is a game simulator, family, you know, it's a simulator basically. So how you want to quote unquote play, it's really up to you. Now you're probably, if you never played The Sims, you're probably wondering, oh my God, where's the walls? Well, okay. Well, okay. I'm just letting you know, this is the family. Now, I just created him. No, I did not create, I created her. These are their two children. If you want to see how they were created, you can watch the first video. He was somebody I got in the gallery. He had a different name. I said on the first video the person who did create this sim. Okay, so this part, we're gonna do a simple thing. If you're wondering where are the walls, now I am zooming out and I'm going to show you something right now. Now to the left side of your pad, by the way, I'm on console. I'm on a PlayStation 4. This is on console. This is not a PC. This is videos really mostly for people who are on console, for people over 50 who are they're not gamers. As I said in the first video, I didn't start this. I just started this during the lockdowns, and I was just trying to figure out how to play this for my kids so they know how to play this. That's how all this started. So for the walls, in case you're wondering, you're gonna go on the console. You'll notice the cross on the left side. Click the left and you see it closed, and you see now I clicked it again, and as you can see now all the walls are gone. Now you click it again, now you see this. Now I usually keep it like this because it's just easier to see, because if you put all the walls, now you can't see certain things that are going on. You want to see what's going on, so this is the best view. Okay, before we do anything else, as you can see here, this is the household funds right here. It's 8,000. I had in the first video, I had just put them. This is the home, but there's a lot of rearranging, so this video is really going to be just me rearranging and the gameplay. And what I mean by gameplay, I don't necessarily mean playing dumb. I mean the type of gameplay you actually want. And where you're gonna go is on your PlayStation console, you know, where it says options. You're gonna click on that. Now, game options, click that. This is part of your gameplay. Now your audios, master volume, voices, sound effects. Now music, I have it all at 0. Now if you have a PlayStation 5, depending on the loading on your PS4, I have mine off to prevent lag, and it has helped me personally. I don't know what state is your PS4 in, and to be quite honest, I am not that knowledgeable on PS4. I am not an expert, and as you know, this is video is for the non-expert people who does not understand these kind of languages, like myself. So, time consuming of hours and struggles and all this stuff, I found this out. The music that goes on, if I just keep it at 0, it helps. So that is my advice to you. I know it sounds wonderful, especially when you're going to do the building, you hear the lovely music, but it does cause lag. So my advice, turn that off. Drag it. And in case you don't know how to, I press the X button, and as you can see, using the nozzle on the left side, and now I don't want to, now I'm going to go the opposite way. So there. So music, you can pick. I have all the music, but you can pick what music you want and what music you don't want. There's a lot of music. It's all up to you. I find the music interesting. Now, here it is, very important part. You have 2 options here. Now, this is called autonomy. Autonomy, like I said, forgive me of my bionics, because I do speak very bionically. The full autonomy, your sim has full autonomy on itself, and they can pretty much do whatever they want by themselves. Now, you can give them commands and they'll do your commands, but don't be surprised if they don't listen to you. Yes, it's a thing. They won't listen to you. You may command them and they'll be like, oh, no, I'm going to do my own thing. And that's what happens with full autonomy. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but believe it or not, your Sims can be pain in a butt, and they will do what it is that they want to do. Now, if you don't like this, and it's going to get chaotic, especially if you have Sims doing things and depending on their intelligence level, almost kill themselves, because they do try to, they'll accidentally kill themselves. You might want to turn off the full autonomy. Now, when you turn off the full autonomy, they will still be able to use the bathroom and sleep and eat, and even that depends, because depending on the intelligence level of the sim, they're capable of starving. I've had butlers die of starvation. I've had like about 6 or 7 of them die, and my family members laughing of like, why am I murdering the poor butlers? It was not me. I had no autonomy on them, because they're a separate thing, and they were just dying on me because they weren't feeding themselves, because they were not part of my family. I can't control them. So, but if you turn off the autonomy, you can just have them, okay, you eat, and they'll go eat. You do this, and they'll just do it. They won't object. They won't stop. I find the autonomy more entertaining, just because it's funnier for me. Now, the auto age, it depends. Unplayed Sims, I usually keep it on long. I usually have the auto age off. And honestly, if you're first starting and you're not in a race and you don't know what you're doing, and you're freaking out because somebody's going to age and you haven't gotten what you want to do, just keeping this off prevents your sim from aging up. Unless you give them the birthday cake and you purposely age them up. So having this off, you won't have to worry about anybody aging. And that gives you time to do what you want. And because I have the long lifespan, everybody tends to live longer, so you won't be too behind from them. So yeah. Now, let me show you here. I have that off just for preventing lags. Show fears and wants. That used to be whims, but now it's fears and wants. And you'll go in the bottom and you'll look at your sim, like I'll show you right now, and this is probably what she wants. You see, leave a note for somebody. That's what she wants. Then, well, let's see what else she wants. She wants to talk to this individual from being an acquaintance. That's what she wants to do. Let's see what he wants to do. He wants to share his ideas because he's a genius. Drink, apparently. Let's see what he wants. Become energized, because he is an active sim. Okay, let's go back here. Game options. We go to gameplay again. Build mode, item grants, gameplay effects, if enabled, such as wallpaper, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about that. This here, lifestyles. Okay. Lifestyles is the type of lifestyle. I find it very annoying. I think it lags. It tells you right there the expression of the Sims behavior. Let's say, as you can see, the little boy, he is oh dear. I don't know. Somebody's telling me something about love. I have no idea. I have no idea. So, look. The lifestyle here, let's say one of the Sims is an active Sim, right? And if he's not playing enough or doing an active lifestyle enough, they'll get sad, they'll get depressed, they get tense, they get emotional, they go crazy. And if you're just starting up playing The Sims, it becomes really, 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 really annoying. And we want to make this very nice and easy, an easy learning to play. So me, I keep the lifestyles off. Now, if you want to do the lifestyles, you can do the lifestyles, but keep in mind when you have the lifestyles on, if your sim is adventurous, you best go and make sure every single day this sim has to do something adventurous. And if his lifestyle does not equal to the type of living environment he's in, there's going to be issues. Of course, if you like issues, hey, that's all good for you. So, there. Now, like I said, lifespan. The Sim lifespan. All the Sims in general, not your Sim, but this is all the townies, everything. They're going to live longer than normal. And if you have your age off, that's kind of good for you in your gameplay. So like all of your friends, they're not just dying every second. Okay. hold on. Oops. Here we go. Now we have environment. Now, this is all up to you of how you want to do this. Now, you can choose to do rain if you want. If you want to do rain, this is part, matter of fact, let me just say this. This is only if you have the seasons pack, in which you can choose if you want rain and thunderstorms, rain, or if you don't want it at all. Snows and blizzards, snow, you know, I am going to select this and oh my god, rain and thunderstorms, and I have it here at a 28-day cycle. At a month you got choices of 7 days. 7 days could be the whole season. The whole spring is only 7 days. If you want to do it fast, you could do it 2 weeks, and spring is for 2 weeks. Or you got the 28 day. If you really want it more realistic, I have it at the 28 days. And now you can enable, oops, here we go, enable thunder snowstorms. Stop watching the stream, find love. Oh god. Oh, god. You can't take these things seriously. Besides, it's kind of cute if you think about it. It's just now to get famous. Now adjust if Sim gets checked. Okay, I just did this because unless you want your Sim to get famous, you don't really need to have it unselected, because when you're getting famous, the more famous you get, people start following you. You start getting stains, or stands I think they called, and they're like the obsessive fans, and they'll, if you don't have your room locked, they'll start stealing stuff from your house. And if you're just starting to play this and you don't even have to get famous pack, don't even worry about it. But if you do, then you have to start locking your house and making sure no one's trying to, and then you got the paparazzi, and they like to steal your stuff too. They like to so if you got to get famous, just know that. If you don't want to get famous or anything, just click that. Then you got, of course, eco lifestyle. Oh dear god. Now if you're wondering why am I acting like this, it's because I have most of these packs for the items. Not because I want to do all these things. Okay, I have disabled my NPC voting. If you want to know what that is, as if you want to, in which the area where you live, right, you all do a voting, and the voting that you have decided for your community, you all have to do. Like if you have eco-friendly washing machines and stuff like that, or the sink, and then the eco inspector comes, which I find to be the most annoying the most annoyingest character ever. Now the inspector, the eco inspector, very violating person, very violating. And this eco inspector will come to your house, enter your house, and start inspecting your house uninvited. and then has the nerve and an audacity to let you know that you're not in compliance. And then your taxes increase. So that's why I have that disabled, because I like to have happiness and going through my, my Sims and doing. I don't want the eco inspector, but if you do, and if you're passionate about certain things, by all means, go for it all the way. Okay, then we got cottage living. Now, this one actually, after a while, it does kind of make sense. Now, animal aging, mine's is on. But if you disable it, it might work in your Sim's favor, because if you don't want the animals to last, they'll get old and they'll die. And when they get old, they'll die. Your Sims get depressed, miserable, and all that wonderful stuff. Now, if you don't want that to happen, you could just unclick this, and all of your chickens, cows, foxes, rabbits, this is not including dogs and cats, they won't age anymore. Okay, this wonderful one, the werewolves. How should I put this? If you don't want crazy howling wolf people in your community, I would say click this on. And that will prevent them from going to other places. It will force them to stay at Moonwood Mill. I just wish they would do the same thing for vampires, because they are very annoying to me. They have a very bad habit. They always come around, and this is something to remember, they always come around, usually around after 9. And when they do, they usually look like an old, innocent old person. They always seem to be old. And you gotta look at them real good, and because if you don't really realize it, but if you take close attention, they usually will have the vampire boots from the same pack. But you see, I know already because I know the pack. But if you don't know, you just think there's just this old person came to visit to say hello, and then you open the door and then you find out it's some psychotic vampire there. And then on top of it, these things keep on spawning. If you can eliminate the whole area of vampires, and then the next thing you know, a new one just spawns. It's like the Sims are vampire happy or something. They just spawn. None of the other things or wolves or anything, they don't spawn. The vampires, they spawn. So I am not going to, I don't want to see werewolves. So there. So there. High school years. Now, this is if you want your teenager to have acne. Well, that's just a personal preference if you want your child to have acne or not. So now that we got that done, let's apply changes. There we go. Okay, this NPC relationship autonomy, if disabled, NPC will no longer develop relationship with other Sims autonomously. Basically, they're developing relationship. That's a good thing. It helps them get smarter. Now let's see. All right, for the moment, that's all you need to know. Now, we're not going to play yet because we haven't even started with anything. See, in the last video, well, the last stream, I selected this place because it seemed the right, two young kids, 3 bedrooms. It seems about right. So that's why I picked this one. But as you can see, it's not set up correctly. It's not child friendly at all. So that is where I said in part of this stream is home setup. So if you don't know, I'm going to show you now. You go up here to controls. You see this? Build mode. Now we wait. And here we go. There we go. Now we're in build mode. Now I am trying to figure out which room. I think for the boys' room, I think I'm gonna keep it there. This will be the parents' room. Okay, so the first thing is we gotta make this more child friendly. And the first thing I only have 8,000. Okay. This bed, no. Need a toddler bed. And watch this. Oh, let me do this again. I go here, objects by room. And you got kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room, dining room, study, kids room, kids furniture. This is just the easier, more simpler way. So we're gonna do the boys' room first. Let's see, what do I want to do with him? I think I'm gonna give him the metal. Or oh, another thing. If you look at every item, especially the beds, you'll see something about comfort level, stress relief. The Mod Pods are the worst. Let's see, stress relief, comfort, metal. You know, I think I'm gonna take this one instead. There we go. Put this here. And please, I'm not a professional. Please don't judge me by my style. There. You can do this, but I am not going to actually do this only because I've had lots of headaches with this. And it's the Sims' fault, not mine. There, put that there. We'll put this here. There. This boy has one massive bedroom, by the way. Don't we all wish we had a bedroom? Look at the closet this kid has. Look at the closet. Talk about a spoiled brat, huh? Okay, we established he's a spoiled brat. Okay. And look at all the things we get to pick. And this is only because I got all the packs. Even without the packs, I think you have a decent amount. What I'm gonna do, oh, you know what? Let me do this again for you guys. I'm gonna see this picture. I'm clicking it. Now, this is the part that it's probably confusing, but I'm gonna to let you know right now. Okay, on your PS4, the R2, click that up. Just click it, and that goes up. Now I'm gonna go to packs. Now, being this is a kid's room, I'm gonna go to high school years. I'm gonna go to parenthood. I'm gonna go to kids room. And I'm gonna do toddlers just because, and kids. Alright. And as you can see, I get a nice variety of things. Get this, let's see. Let's give them a little this type of thing. Nice little boys' room. With sports and stuff. Let's see where we'll put this one right here because he's active. So, there you go. It's an active kid. And we want to, show, I'm going to just show that. All right. There's a whole lot more going on here. Let's take this out, take this out. Now, let's go and find ourselves a dresser. Okay, this one does not have enough options for dressers. Oh well. Let's give him a proper bookshelf. Put this right here. So when he goes reading. Go in here. this here because this is a closet room. And they go and fix themselves and stuff like that. I am assuming. His shelving. Oops. Let's see. Now I would like a dresser. Okay, I'm already at 6,000. Okay. There. Like I said, don't hate me for my taste. This is not about that. We don't need this. We don't need this. There you go. Just put this dude here. This little dude. There we go. There. Kids lighting I'm looking for now. Oh, this one's cute. Let's there. Now you're probably wondering, why do I have so much space for this kid? Well, because of the toys. Oh. Let's see. Alright. When it comes to do with the kids, it's always good to have this private journal thingy. It helps them control their emotions. Yeah, it's a thing. It's an annoying thing. There. Put this toy. Oh, wait a second. We're gonna put it in this room. Let's see. Let's see, it's already been, look, over a half hour. And see, I did not play, I didn't do nothing. 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 What do I mean, nothing? Let me remove all this. There we go. Now the one from Eco Lifestyle, this bed, me personally, I think it's the best bed. So this one's just cute, but look, I'll show you this. It says energy, it helps the toddler to sleep, right? But look, watch and look at this. This one is not only energy 3, stress relief, discomfort. So the toddler's going to get much more benefits with this bed. I mean, you're going to get the maximum. You see, as you can see, even the more expensive one, you're not going to get that. Let's get rid of this. Put this here. Put that there. There. Let me think. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yes, yeah, I knew it. There, okay. There, I could put this right here. The reason why I want to do this is for this reason. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Now the children's lights. And look how far from 8,000. Look how low. I'm gonna show you something now. It's something very neat. Like you need it. Basically, you need this if you want everything to go smoothly. Let's see, where is it? Ah, here it is. This. Now you're probably wondering, well, why do I need this? Well, if you don't have it, your beloved child is going to be waking up every freaking night with nightmares. That's why. And if you don't want that, then you don't have to get it. But if you don't want the child waking up every single night having a nightmare, you should put that on. You really should. Okay, now activities. I like my Sims to have all the activities available to them. So I would, wait, matter of fact, hold on, let me switch. There. Let me delete this one. As for toddler stuff, you definitely need a potty. I would suggest this one because you can actually move this one around once you start playing. The other ones you cannot move around. So if you get this little porta potty, you'll be able to move it. And the same thing goes with this one. This bed you can actually move around. This one, the littlest big bed. The other ones, they don't move. Put this one here. The blocks help them with the intelligence. I would suggest if you want to get this one, but there's another one now that I think is actually better. I'll show you that in a minute. Because you need a high chair. There. Now, another thing. Make sure you have a bath. Okay, there's a bathtub. Toddlers they can't take a shower. They can't take showers. They need a bathtub. So, there. Okay. That's good. Now, TV. I mean, I could if I want to buy a new TV, but that's not what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is, see, I grabbed it, right? I'm going to, at the same time, press on the L2 and the LR. See? And then I'm going to enlarge this. Now, when I simultaneously press the L2 and the LR, with the right side, the left side of the cross, let's call it the cross, I pressed it to the right 2 times, and as you can see, it got bigger. So now it doesn't look cheap anymore. Now you got a nice big screen TV. Okay, let's make sure if there's anything that these kids need. All right. Let me just make sure one more thing. Oh, okay. I know what they need now. This. Before, this was so, this is the more inexpensive, but the toddlers can use this just as the kids can use it. The adults can use it. So, just use it. And I guess one is enough. You don't need more than one. You don't want too much. Let's look over here. Okay, I mean, fine. They have a very decent kitchen. But they need coffee. Trust me, you want them to have coffee. Yeah, we'll give them coffee. It helps them when they get tired. You might want to get them to drink. It helps. It helps. especially before they're going to pass out. Now, I am not going to get the popcorn because it really gets on my nerves, the popcorn, because if you have the popcorn, the toddlers will just survive on popcorn. The moment they're hungry, instead of you giving them food, they'll just keep on eating more popcorn. And what happens is if they keep on eating more and more and more and more popcorn, they're going to get very morbidly obese. And if I've had toddlers look like bowling balls. Bowling ball. Just something to know. All right. Oh, okay. Yes, she's an active sim. Oh, yeah, she's an active sim. I totally forgot about that. Hold on. And I was gonna something very important. Let her do some stretching. And one more thing. Oops. This. You'll need that for an active sim. It will make them happy. Okay, so I've got the setup. And this was an hour of just setting everything up. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for now. And I hope this was very helpful. And the next time I stream, we'll be in the same spot here again. And we're gonna continue on part 3. And thank you very much.